It's time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news and it's late Saturday, September 10th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins and I are late night 11 o'clock news and on the top story at the 11th hour in this late Saturday night is New York, where Hillary Clinton expressed regret on Saturday for comments in which she said half of Donald Trump supporters are deplorable, meaning people are racist, sexist, homophobic, or xenophobic. Giant W. Hinckley Jr. wearing a baseball cap and carrying a small bag on Saturday afternoon, stepped into the Williamsburg, Virginia home. He cannot call it that now for 12,048 days. After his attempt to assassinate President Ronald Reagan shook the country. Nurse and icon in Times Square, sale of kiss photo. Greatest Zimmer Freeman instead at the age of 92. The North Korea's latest nuclear tests and what it means. Firefighters tried to douse flames after the explosion on Saturday at a factory in Changi, Bangladesh. The United States and Russia have announced a plan to bring about a ceasefire in Syria, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry said. A 5.7 magnitude earthquake shook the Lake Victoria region of East Africa on Saturday, killing at least 11 people in Tanzania, police officials said. The U.S. police in Tennessee were searching for a person injured today after a bomb was found in an employee's car outside a senior care facility. Nearly 9 months after the occupation of a federal wildlife refugee in Oregon that captivated the nation over the weeks, arguments in the first trial against some of the protesters been opened in Portland, Oregon. North Carolina authorities are searching on Saturday for a suspect who shot and quickly wounded a police officer early in the morning. Before Scott Kupko joined the New York City Fire Department, he worked at a company's Brooklyn in the South Tower at the World Trade Center. For most people, the morning of September 2001 is an event that ultimately lives in memory. In fact, according to a new Pew Research Center, 91% of Americans that adults have flashbulb memories that they reported they remember exactly where they were. The Texas mattress store that tried to make a lot of September 11 at Twin Towers sale commercial will close inevitably, its owner said on Friday. Yes, okay. We know that certain parts of the financial press like to report in a way less restrained manner than some of us, but it's possible to go a little far with this. One of 3 hand ships out of the days that South Carolina coast was a lot of economic to begin and loaded cargo early Saturday that sent that the quest was sparked by the Korean. Ship and committee's bankruptcy may be easy. And Jerry is wanted an interested woman more than $4.6 million to the U.S. stuck by a needle picked up at a Target Park lot. But Britain is too lazy to fact with a businessman and preparing call on a Friday afternoon trying to boost the country's prosperity. Liam Fox has said. Talking about was that when his father took his own life, as suicide has ripple effects on families, communities, and societies. So that's why the only drug called sedatives have gotten a bad rap that says he offers a comprehensive new review of 30 years worth of studies and medications. Washington physicians answered about Medicare's new payment rules are resting a bit easier after Centers Medicare and Medicaid Services proposed a new option for the participation in the program. The well-known attorney ever cheeked over his boast about his sexual promiscuity, offensive remarks, and attacks on the Gold Star family. Washington and Chairman House and Committee submitted 3 information technology workers to help obtain Hillary Clinton's private email server and committed question why an email archive was deleted. House and Penn State faced in the top re-election battles. Penn State Senator Pat Toomey knows he has a Donald Trump puppet made just woman's opponent as even a bigger Hillary Clinton problem. In local news from the Sun Chronicle, one person died and another is in conclusion after 3 speedboats collided during a race on western part of Taunton Saturday afternoon. Attleboro police blocked up at a neighborhood on Emory Street on Saturday afternoon for a report about a man who was obviously armed and had locked himself in a room in a house. Boston, Massachusetts planted an honor those who lost their lives in a September 11 attacks 15 years ago. There'll be a wayfinding ceremony at 7:30 a.m. Sunday and a permanent memoir located about Boston Public Garden. The annual reading ceremony in the morning, 200 people with Massachusetts connected died and attacked to be moved indoors into the house chamber due to the forecast rain weather. The ceremony typically takes place in the State House lawn. Sultan, Massachusetts, 2 people were found in the van and 3 more injured when a vehicle rolled over the Massachusetts in Sultan. Peter Challenge time is now 11:05 on this late Saturday night, and it's time now for a New England Intelligence Report at Boston about 27 minutes ago. A person stabbed in Delasio Court. EMS transported with a wing down to the hospital. And Peter Jello News Time is now 11:06 p.m. on this late Saturday night, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Beep! Let's start on the META where the subway system is looking good on the commuter rail. It's looking good, and on the ferries they are looking good. Okay, look at that highways and byways of the 6-state New England region on this Friday night. Where's highways and byways are connected out? Looking good. Route 16 in the southbound side. Little slow around 395 Kinley, and 395 on the northbound side is effective after Route 95 up to 1 Connecticut. Highways and byways were down, not looking good. Mass Pike eastbound side. Little slow just before 128 Weston. But highways and byways in Massachusetts are looking good, and up north in North New England, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine was up looking good, and 87 southbound side effective after the Canadian border up in Champlain, New York, and down in New York City. Just it's backed up on both ends from Long Expressway down to the Brooklyn Bridge and Belt Market, Brooklyn, Queens Expressway, also in Brooklyn, and then 278 and on the westbound side it is backed up after the Veterans and Earls Bridge to New York City. FDR Drive on the northbound side it is backed up at Midtown Manhattan up in Harlem. FDR Drive southway backed up from Midtown all the way down to Lower Manhattan. And FDR Drive on the northbound side it is backed up in the mid and the west side highway is backed up at Midtown Manhattan. East of the southbound and northbound side is backed up at Route 95 in the Bronx. Peter Jello News Time is now 11:07 p.m. on this late Saturday night, and it's time now for a weather report. Okay, 7-day forecast that goes like this for tonight. Chance of scattered sprinkles between 2 and 3 a.m. Punch fog between 2 and 3 a.m. Otherwise, most gusts got low at 7 degrees, up about 8 miles an hour for Sunday. Chance of showers, thunderstorms. Punch fog before 11 a.m. Otherwise, clouds skies are going to come in most of the sets got about 82 degrees south. It's about 9 miles of coming west in the afternoon. Chance of 30%. New rain amounts between the 3 10 coordinates. Possible sound amounts. Possible thunderstorms. Sunday night, most coast color about 52 degrees to north about 3 to 5 miles an hour. For Monday, Sunday, skies are at 79 degrees, north wind. Monday night, most coast color about 52 degrees, light south wind. Tuesday, Sunday, most coast color with punch fog up high to 8, low about 61 degrees. For Wednesday, chance of showers at 1 p.m. Punch sky about 81 degrees, chance of 30%. Wednesday, chance of showers between 4 7 p.m. Punch sky low at 52 degrees, south chance of 30%. Thursday, Sunday, coast cover at 70 about 50 degrees. Friday, Sunday, most coast cover at 73 to about 55 degrees. And for Saturday, most skies covered 76 degrees. Curly and not near it is. And overcast skies, and it's 72 degrees with a humidity of 92%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news, and it's late Saturday night, September 10th, 2016. I hope you have a good night with a good positive, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.